Okay, this is the upstairs, excuse me, this is the interior plumbing and appliance section. And we're starting at the top and working our way down because there's fewer things going on here. But this bathtub drains kind of slow. Alright? And then this window is not tempered safety glass. And the vent fans vent to the soffit vents, which they shouldn't do. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. We're missing our drain stopper. And here. Okay. So under here, we not only did we find the drain stopper,
but the floor underneath here is in pretty bad shape. And it's got some black ook on there. Not too cool, not too swift.
alright. And that pretty much deals with, I usually like to work from the bottom to the top, but in this particular instance, it was just easier to do it this way. Coming down. And along. Oh, the upstairs bathroom is GFCI protected, but it's not labeled. This is the wet bar. Alright, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. We do have our strainer basket here. Underneath here it's pretty boring. Boring is good. Now, ice makers are beyond the scope of this inspection. But this puppy, he's not defrosting real well. Just so you know, that feature doesn't seem to be working. Doesn't seem to be working on this ice maker. Okay, fireplace is an appliance. It's a gas log. Hearth extension is fine. The surrounds are fine. The key is right in here. This valve is very loose. You got a loose gas valve in there. So, and you can't really repack them. I didn't check it for a leak because I can't get my sniffer up to that. So, but I tell you what, I don't have any confidence in that valve. And it's just time to replace it. We got soot on the logs.
This little hole right here should be sealed where the gas pipe comes through. We do have the foolproof clip on there. It's a metal fireplace
From the earlier, yeah, it was earlier, from the attic video, I made note that we do not have a fire, I cannot see a fire blocking plate. And I got some other videos from the rooftop that might give us some other clues about the chimney. Coming on along, this is the parent bedroom, and this vent fan also vents into the attic. This is the commode in here. The jet tub would not respond. The jet tub is not operable at the time of inspection. I cannot locate any GFCI, ground fault protection for the device for the jet tub, and the jet tub pump motor is not accessible. So the pump motor is not accessible. The parent bathroom shower enclosure, the door seal underneath it is missing. And I got a question here. That's why I like to take my class along. I like to take my class along. What do we got here? Pockets is what we got. Alright. How tall are you? How tall are you, sir? Huh? Not too tall. Not too tall. It is tall. It's pretty tall for a shower curb, but not too tall. How about that? Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Shower ran it nice long time. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. All these are GFCI protected, just like the other bathroom, just like all three bathrooms. And one we're about to visit, you can kind of see it as one with the water underneath there. And underneath here, but what we've got is that is a dilution valve. That's a nice thing to have. All right, that keeps the water from getting too hot. Or is that a circulating pump? Nope. No electricity, is there? What is this? I'm
not sure if that's a dilution valve. I think that might be just a little bootleg aftermarket circulating pump. Huh. How about that? I got some scratches here in the basin. You see that? That's not too attractive. No, neither is he. This all should be GFCI protected, and it is, but it should be labeled. This one controls this one, and then the half bath. So coming on along here, a dilution valve, that is a circulating pump, because a dilution valve, it doesn't require any energy. Only a circulation pump requires energy. So there's a little aftermarket circulation pump. Seems to be working pretty good, I got to tell you. Okay, this sink, see, it looks a lot better. This commode, I have to hold. Make a liar out of me. You got to hold the handle for it to flush. All right. And again, it's pretty boring under here. Pretty boring. Coming on along. These receptacles are GFCI protected from the kitchen side, and but they're not labeled. Moving along, the dishwasher seems to be kicking. It seems to be fine, except that's GFCI protected but not labeled. That's GFCI protected but not labeled. It's all fine except the dishwasher and garbage disposal and the trash compactor. Trash compactors are beyond the scope of this inspection. But none of these devices, the appliances, are GFCI protected. It's a 3/4 horsepower garbage disposal. And look at all the rust on that guy. Look at all the rust on him. All right, and see this hose right here? That's the drain line coming from the dishwasher. It doesn't have an anti-siphon loop, so there's nothing to keep the pressure from the from the sink pushing down and going back inside your clean dishes. Now, you shouldn't have a flexible drain like that. That's voodoo. You shouldn't have rust and corrosion on your food waste disposal. That'll clog. That's not appropriate. Again, compactors are beyond the scope of this inspection, but it's not square in the cabinet. It's not really mounted well in the cabinet. That, not GFCI protected. It did come on. It did come on, I promise. It doesn't want to open for us, but it doesn't have a liner. So it might have failed under testing. This is the cooktop, gas cooktop, and they all came on. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. They're all just coming on. See that? And the vent fan comes on, and it's downdraft, but it's kind of dirty. It says frequently remove filter to clean the grease from the filter and all the other grease-laden surfaces. Okay, so we're going underneath here. It'd be nice if this receptacle was face up. It would be nice if it was face up. Now, if you saw the furnace video, I would talk about a sediment trap that the furnaces don't have. It's not required. It's not required on a cooktop. This vent, it goes outside, and the flap is stuck open. And you saw that from the exterior. And by the way, for whatever reason, this was unplugged when I got here. I shouldn't have plugged it in, but that kept me from saying that it doesn't work. So we're kind of ahead of the game. All right. The microwave works. The ovens work. They're at 350. Let's just do clear. Turn the lights off. Let's hit broil, upper oven, broil, start. Lower oven, broil, start. Now we've got self-cleaning, that's beyond the scope of this inspection. And then we got convection for the upper oven only, and that's also beyond the scope of this inspection. But that's what you have, that's what you got. I have this exact oven at home. It's very nice. I've really enjoyed it through the years. And you got 3-prong electric clothes dryer, but it also looks like you've got the possibility of having the gas, if you wanted a gas dryer. The louvered vent, as you saw in the exterior video, it's you're missing some louvers. That's why they have trash piled in it, and it needs to be cleaned. We do not have GFCI in the laundry. By today's standards, you should have GFCI here, you should have GFCI here, you should even have GFCI here. is a 3-prong. Okay, hot and cold should be labeled. All right, that shouldn't be cold and cold. This is relative to water pressure. Hot's on hot's on the left, cold's on the right. I'm supposing that I got the water pressure measurement from the cold water. I have to guess. It's anybody's guess. Okay. So coming on along here. This is the refrigerator. Refrigerators are beyond the scope of this inspection. I'm not seeing any ice. Did they have the ice cubed? Ice auto on. It's not lockout. Where's our ice? I'm not getting any water. No water, no ice. Doesn't look like the ice maker is working on this refrigerator, or it's not working today. Now in this home, was a baby in the builder's belly. All these walls were stubbed out, and all these boxes were stubbed out, so they came out past. So when they brought the gypsum board in and brought it all nice and smooth, and they all fit nice and flush like that. And then we came in and we decided that we'd put this splashback all around here. What's that? We got money? Yeah, 2 cents. My 2 cents. Not my 2 cents. Okay, so we got these splashbacks all around here. See that? Coming on. Splashback all around here. But when we did that, we didn't extend it. So look at here. So now we got these gaps. These gaps between the boxes and the wall. And since the box wouldn't fit, we put sheetrock screws. See, look at that, sheetrock screws. Sheetrock screws are pointy. They grab things. They make their own. You don't have to have a pilot hole for a sheetrock screw. It'll make its own hole right through all that electrical wiring right in there. It'll go right through that. You got that gap. See that gap right in there? It compromises the fire blocking. Hey, so that compromises the fire blocking. So it takes about, there's an extender. I got a link baked into your report. I've got a link baked into your report that shows how to install these. I think it's pretty handy, girl, and they cost like about $2 a piece. So, I mean, I'm just, for 2, that's not a big thing. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. For less than $20, and they're going to charge you a little more than that. They're going to charge you sales tax and all that. I get that. But for about $20, it could have been made right. And that's about it.